When I chose the Surprise Me playlist on Pretzel, I was not expecting any of this. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? It's time once again for another episode of the MajorLinux Show. Look, I know I'm late and I know the room is messy. Things have changed since I was last on stream with you all, along with Kev, it's your boy Kev, not in the building, but will be later on today. I said I was going to stream a special stream for a game at a later date, saying either it was going to be Friday or Monday. Friday turned out not to be a good day. Things were happening on Friday. I had to go pick up a replacement vehicle from my mom. I had to take my son wanted to stay with my mom that weekend, so that was the thing. I knew I was going to be busy Saturday. Because I was busy Saturday, I took it easy on Sunday, which, you know, luckily I was allowed to do because I thought I had to go out, but no. So I took it easy on Sunday. And then on Monday, what's going on, Merch? How you doing? How you living? How are you feeling? But on Monday, I get a special phone call from the new employers. And they were like, hey, we have verified all of your things. You are cleared to go. And because of that, what if would you like to come in earlier than scheduled? Now, if it wasn't for the fact that I had to go pick up my son, I would have been like, yes, I will come right now. Let me put clothes on. I will be on the way. But no, they were like, look, no, chill. How about just a week earlier? So, okay, cool. So that kind of put some fire under everybody's asses here at Major Home, to where I got to get this handled earlier than expected. Try to arrange transportation a little bit earlier. Granted, like I have my mom's SUV, so that's been kind of taken care of. But it's like, all right, yeah, like we're in it now. We're in the thick of it. Just things had to been. Like, we're rushing for a bit. We had to kind of. So all right, we gotta get these things. We now have one less week to get ready. Let's go. Had to move some appointments around. So yeah, because I am now operating under a more condensed schedule, things got moved. It also didn't help that I woke up this morning from an email from Keymailer and they're like, hey, dog, we gave you a key a week ago and we have not seen any content. You are absolutely right, Keymailer. That is on me. I should definitely give you some content. I promised it ages ago. But here we are. Now I'm ready. I am ready because everything has kind of been settled. Technically, I would have been streaming a couple of hours ago, but I received another phone call today. And it was finally from the insurance agency of the people I hit. After waiting nearly 2 weeks to hear back from them, they got the information they needed from me. And they have confirmed that they are taking liability of the accident. They are going to pay for the damages, and they're going to get your boy a rental car. So now my mom can have her truck back. So yeah, this is probably like the only good time I could stream for the foreseeable future because there are other things happening this week or in the next week as we wrap up the chapter known as unemployment, or self-employment. Well, it was self-employment until it became unemployment. When I realized, yeah, I'm not, things ain't working for self-employment. So we're just going to be unemployed. Yes, 2 good phone calls. So yeah, today, right now is about the only good time I could stream that isn't a regularly scheduled stream. Because tomorrow, planning on taking the car to the shop so I can get an estimate, get all that stuff taken care of, and I guess hopefully sometime next week I can work out the rental details, and that way on Monday, a couple of Mondays from now, I'll be heading to the job. Yeah, that was a good, like, that was really good. That was like something I would say it was something I needed, but honestly, like, things have been going pretty good since the accident. It's like the accident kind of broke the fever of a lot of the shit that's been going on personally. But yeah, I mean, it's good that things are on an upswing. Of course, because of the way shit's been going on for a year and a half, I'm like cautiously optimistic about things, but like so far it seems like things are on an upswing. Things are looking good personally, and it's allowed me to be able to focus on the other things that I want to focus on, and deal with, and not have to worry about personally what's going on. Like, the most that's happening to me at this time is I want something to do and I have nothing to do, especially when I know something is happening, but it's like, man, I wish I had something to do between now and then, and I don't. And it sounds like it's like, man, I could be playing video games right now, but it's like, I really don't feel like doing that right now. So ultimately, I've just decided to watch Ghost in the Shell standalone complex on the Plex. And when I say that, it's not like I have it stored on a Plex server. No, Plex, if you don't know, actually does have ad-supported free TV. And that's the only place that will give me Ghost of the Shell standalone complex for free. That doesn't take much effort on my part to get. So yeah, I've been watching it with ads. The ads are not that bad, except it is the only place where I'm seeing political ads now. And I am going to tell you, and I will probably share this with my co-host later on this evening, the method that they're going about getting youth vote for Harris Walls is the cringiest shit I have ever seen. And it's like, I normally skip political ads. I would rather not see them because they're like, oh, scary. But no, it's like, oh my God, is this old man talking to you? Yes, swipe right or swipe left. I don't know what the swipe direction is for I don't want to deal with the person in a dating app, but swipe in, insert direction here, and vote for Kamala and Tim Walz. So like, just stop. Just can we stop? Can we? I was like, is that gonna get out the youth vote? There's also another Kamala thing that happened this week. Well, not directly related to her, but to her campaign. And yeah, we'll get into that tonight. I'm sure if you're in the Discord, by the way, majors.house/Discord, you'll see it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Anywho, as you can see, we're here to play a game, and it's a game that, you know, I'm going to tell you, this is a thought process here, right? I was like, one, I like this game, but I don't know if there's enough to make any content for it, which really sucks because I asked for a key so I could make content for it. I played more of it as like, okay, I can see where there's content. I could get a YouTube video out of this, right? To where when I decided to go check, I went to check on Keymailer. So, all right, so how do they want this done so I can plan for it? Oh, they want a Twitch stream for, oh, they want me to work for this. I don't know how this is going to play on the stream, but we're going to find out. And today we are playing Incremental Factory. It is available on, it's in, I believe it, yeah, it's in early access on Steam. I'm going to pull it up here. Pull it up here. I'm going to hit the play on that so I can get the game running. It does not take very long to launch this game, which is really nice. And I'm going to go to the store page so I can get some more information for it. Right now it is $6.74. It is 25% off until October 14th. That would probably explain why they wanted me to create content for it, because the sale is almost over. I should probably do something about that. But yeah, Incremental Factory, it is on Steam right now. $6.74. Normally retails for $6.99. Let's see if we can get to it. All right. Yes, right here. Incremental Factory. The factory must grow, and grow it shall. Now I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna say load game. So you see I've got some stuff going on, right? Cool. I am, however, also I like how I can drag and drop files in here. I wonder what kind of file it is. I'm gonna download this one. What? It's a text file? Okay, I have to know. I gotta know. I'm gonna load that. I'm gonna open that text file up. I'm gonna see what's in it. Where's my documents? All right, there it is. Scroll down. Oh wow, this is a save file for Incremental Factory. All right, cool. Now that we know, curiosity has definitely killed that cat. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go up in here, and as you can see, there are four buttons. You can do a continue, low game, new game, and then there's also a challenge mode. I don't know what this challenge mode is. I don't know what I need. I'm not sure if it's the fact that the challenge mode hasn't been rolled out yet, or if I haven't unlocked it. I'm gonna click new game here. And I'm not sure why it opens up now. It used to not do this, but now it's opening up in a light mode. But of course, I'm always gonna choose the dark mode. There's no music, no sounds, no nothing in this game so far. So yeah, it just got me. So yeah, you open up this game here. You start off with stone resources. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna click it. All right, cool. So it produces 1.2 stone per click. I'm going to continue clicking it to get to some stone. And then that shows up. So now what I can do with the stone is I can make brick. So 2 stone plus 0.2 coal equals 1 brick. I only have stones right now, so I can't really make bricks, but we're just gonna go with it. Oh, now I have access to coal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mine some coal here. Also, you can see over to the right, I have an iron smelter. All right, so I have some coal. The kiln has made 3 bricks. Now I have this iron smelter, which takes iron ore, which I do not have access to right now. It's magic coal. It takes 0.2 coal. It makes an iron plate. However, I'm going to need 7 more bricks. I need a total of 10 bricks to make an iron smelter. So let's see, I'm going to get some more stone. The kiln will automatically start making the bricks with the coal that I've already resourced out. So now I have, so it's going to start taking from the stone. I have no more stone, so it's not making any more bricks in the kiln. But I have 17 bricks. I can now make an iron smelter. All right, now I have an iron miner. Also, you can see I have iron ore and iron plates. So now in order to make an iron miner, one, it'll produce iron ore at 120% using 1 energy. Well, I have no way to produce energy, but essentially this is saying that, hey, an iron miner, which again, as the name suggests, it will mine iron. It will mine the iron ore, which I now have. But because I don't have any miners, I've got to do it myself. So in order to do that, I need 10 iron plates and 3 more bricks. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the afternoon stream where I am playing some Incremental Factory. It's supposed to be a bot that will tell you where you can get this game, or a bot command or a bot message that will tell you where you can get the game. Let me see if I can copy it for you. You rarely home? Well, welcome home. Enjoy a MajorLinux afternoon stream where I'm very rarely streaming at this time of day. But because Keymailer says I have to create content for them, which I do, I am creating it. You saw logs. Oh yeah. Wait, what? No, it's not logs. That's something that's downloading in the background. Don't mind that. If anybody asks, I pay for it. I pay for it. How many bucks a month is YouTube Premium? Just saying. Yeah, too much. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, this iron miner, when the only benefit is no ads. Well, I mean, I use YouTube Music too. That's the only reason why I'm paying for YouTube Premium, because it gives me a streaming music player and YouTube with no ads. I do not. Well, I don't know. Before, when it was just $10, it was like, I don't know. That's a really good deal. Now I'm like, damn. It's still too much, but also I do not want to pay for another music player. Oh, and mobile downloads. Yeah, I don't know if I download on mobile, but also, hey, I don't know. See, they provide a download. You can download YouTube videos. So, I mean, don't mind what's happening in that back window there. Let's see. Oh shit, that might be. Hold on, let me. Nope. The bot is running. Okay, I had to make sure. I was like, yeah, speaking of logs and bots, let me make sure the actual bot that's supposed to be running is running. It is running. Haha. All right. So I want an iron miner so I can go and get this automatically, but I've got to get 10 iron plates and 3 more bricks. So let's see. I'm gonna get some more stone to make some more bricks. Bricks on bricks on bricks. All right, so we got the bricks. Now we need the plates. I guess technically picture in picture is a feature, but it seems more like an issue they created and sold the solution. Yeah, that should be an OS level thing. Like, really. All right, I need 1 more. There we go. All right. So cool. 10 bricks, 10 iron plates. Now I can get an iron miner. Cool. Now I can get a stone miner, and that's going to require. Okay. So before we go any further, as you can see, when you look here, so I can't move the mouse. So I'm going to point at my monitor, but you won't see where I'm pointing. You can see like where the iron plates are going down. That's because of the fact that the iron miner is now mining the iron ore, which is now fluctuating because the smelter is creating plates and taking from the iron ore. Let's see, now I need some more bricks. So I have to personally mine the stone. Gotta wait for the bricks. I'm gonna need some more stone. Now, normally I go a little bit faster than this. I will like count like 14 or something like that. And like 14 or 15, put it up. I've never played this only factory game. I've played it Satisfactory. And that's the thing. That's what this is. This is literally like text-based Satisfactory. Or like I mentioned on the show last Thursday, it's like if you took Satisfactory or Factorio and combined it with Cookie Clicker. All right, so now I have a stone miner. So now I have somebody who's mining the stone for me. And now I can get a coal miner, which is going to help me mine the coal. And it's up and see automatically. See, without having to click anything, it mined enough stone to make the bricks. So that way I didn't have to click anything. Now I have a coal miner, and now all of these resources will be automatically mined on its own. Now that I've done all that, I unlock this thing called a utilization bar. I can choose that, and I can see how well utilized these tools are. So initially, I'm not entirely sure where this energy is coming from, unless it's like just using coal itself, but I can get a lot more energy by building this coal power plant. So now it's giving me the amount of energy that's being used, that's being produced by the coal. Eventually I can get solar. These are the yields that I'm getting in. I've yet to understand what most of this means. I don't think I've used enough of the resources to get a lot of that done. All right, so now I have this thing called gears. I'm gonna produce a gear press. And now I have this red science laboratory. What this will do is help me do research. Now, as you can see, this is moving really slowly. What I like to do is get these rates up to like a positive number. So what I'll do is I'll actually increase the amount of stone miners, and looks like iron miner needs to go up as well. And iron plates at 0. I'm gonna pop the smelter up, pop the iron. Gotta wait on the iron miner. Pop them up. Yeah, so this tends to go a little bit slow at the beginning. I'm gonna play this up to a certain point, and I'm actually gonna show the save file that I have for a game I've been playing for about a week, or a little less than a week. So yeah, now I'm sitting waiting on some bricks on bricks on bricks. All right, so now I've got the red science laboratory. That gives me access to research. Now, I could go ahead and do some stuff for green science laboratory, but it needs way more bricks. And there's also something else it needs that it's not telling me right now because I've not unlocked that resource. So that's going to be kind of a dead end. But yeah, if we go into resource, which you can either click on, or you can hit like the number corresponding to it on your number pad. So like 4 takes me to research. And yeah, I can start unlocking some of these, some of the stuff to make things go a little bit faster, work more efficiently. So like right now I've only generated 4 research. I need 40 to unlock this. So I'm going to try to speed things up. So I'm gonna add another library, add another one. So now pop this up. Apparently all this is using a lot more energy than I actually have available. So things are going to move a little slow. So what I like to do is, so what you need to do, excuse me, not just like, but need to do is actually add another coal plant. Coal's gone down to the red. So I need to pop that up. All right. So let's see, that's still moving a little too slow. I think I'm gonna pop my kiln up. Add some more stone miners so we can kind of feed the machine. And of course, like initially I was playing conservatively, or like, look, I just want to produce the amount of things I need to do a thing, right? But yeah, that you abandon that really quickly, and then it kind of helps you understand what owning the means of production actually means. For me, like, this does not humanize capitalists, but it does put you in the mind of a capitalist in my Marxist Leninist analysis in my socialist analysis of this game, where it really, like, this game taps into my base instinct of numbers go up equals good. As a okay. I see what's happening here. It's not good, but I see what's going on. Yeah, like when it hits hard. It is all. And like, again, I will show you when that happens. Because as soon as we get enough research, which we did, I'm gonna move on to where things get fucking nuts. All right, so now that I've got that, and I always forget what it is. Expansion tech. There we go. Thank you. So like initially I'm in the parcel. This is called the HQ parcel. But I now have access to a map, which is this. Now it's not so much cookie clicker, but more or less Factorio in the sense where, and I haven't played Factorio, but like Factorio is like that top down version of Satisfactory. So yeah, like when you get the map, you get to see, what they call a parcel. So now you also get access to Smart Sort, which kind of sorts things in a weird way. I don't really like it because when I click something, shit moves, and I don't like when that happens. So I normally turn that off. But yeah, like you can go on from here, add some more things, but also what you can do is you can add production parcels. So you can double click, or you can draw a line out. And let's say for the sake of this, I want to feed iron ore into the HQ. So now I can come in here, click that. So it's going to produce iron ore. And what I want to do is say, hey, I want some miners to give me the iron ore. What you can do too is you can hold Alt on your keyboard, and it'll give you the ability to max out the amount of resources you want to throw into it. So for me, I want to throw in as much iron miners. You can see it's growing up. It's going up because it requires certain amounts of resources to make them. So now I have enough resources to make 29. I have just enough space for 32. So I'm going to take that. I now have 30 miners, 31 now. But now I need to come over here and increase the power plant so I can have enough energy produced for those miners. Okay, so it seems like things are kind of balanced out. Should have one more. All right, cool. So now this parcel is full of iron ore miners. It's producing 300. So it's already dug out 392 ores of iron at a rate of 38.08 per tick, and it sends out 8 per tick to HQ, which then HQ will use the iron ore coming from that iron ore parcel, and the iron ore it's also generating to feed into the iron smelter to create iron plates. Now I could also have 64 buildings in here in this specific parcel. I guess that's a parcel of land, because if I'm putting buildings and parcels, it's probably a parcel of land. Um, so I can have 8 connections to it. It can store 2,500 units, and there are extra things I can do with this. And as you can see, as things are being made, I can unlock more things. That unlocked extraction tier 1. So now I can do extractions, which don't really make anything. What it does is extracts like kind of the raw material and sends it out. Like I can't feed anything into this. This is like the first step. So essentially what I should have done was, if I was trying to do like the iron pipeline, I should extract iron ore from here in the extraction parcel, take it to this production parcel and make iron plates, and then send iron plates to HQ. That way the iron plates can be fed into the gear press to make the help with red science, which gives me more research, which let's see, now I can now research steel, and now I can make steel. And that's the thing that was missing from the Green Science Laboratory. But I'm not going to get into that right now, because what I really want to show you is how nuts this game can get. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to load a game, and I'm going to, let's see, okay, so it won't be the autosave anymore because that's now been taken over. So this is what I call reset. I haven't opened it up for 4 days because, again, I've been doing other things. But as you can see, on this first game, I reached excavation level 1. Let's go take a look I'm going to take a look at that one first before we go into that big one. So these can get pretty interesting, right? So as you can see here, I've got HQ. It's making several things. I've got coal that's being made from this production parcel. And this is before I figured out what extraction was. I'm now making iron plates that feeds into here. Because I'm using copper. I've got copper ore being mined. Again, before I learned what extraction nodes were, or before I learned what extraction parcels were, this coal and this copper are kind of my extraction parcels. I am running some copper to this green research, which is creating various things for me so I can make green science. I've got copper ore also going in here because this was also making green science. I created a power plant because I ran out of building slots for this, but I discovered that I could just create a power plant in a production parcel. I could feed coal into it, but I'm not feeding one into this one. But I can just create power plants, get it to mine the coal, and it powers the whole thing. And then I have a warehouse where I can have additional storage. Or which save? That first one? That first one, I could care less. The one I just built for you all? Nah, I'm worried about that one. That was just a demo. Like it does allow you to manually save. So yeah, as you can see here, I can save game. I could choose which one I want to overwrite or create a new one. The one I'm playing currently, okay. Even this one, so it's first game. So to always come back to that, I'm not doing anything with it, and I've since abandoned it. Are they going back? Are they okay? I mean, is it okay to go back to Tampa? I hope they're doing all right. I hope everybody who was in those storm, like in that last storm, is doing all right. Because boy, that one was a monster. Yeah, so I haven't done anything in the first game for, like, as you can see, like 9 days. There's 7 parcels in it. It's only extraction level 1. Oh, which by the way, I should show you that. Yeah, I could really care less about this save. So yeah, I unlock the extraction and some of the research, and what it does is it gives me so extraction drill thingy. Now I know because I'm not going to save it, I could really care less. When you click dig, it starts extracting the ground for more resources. The first time you do it, nothing really happens. It's more or less like, hey, as soon as you get the drill, just extract to go to the next level, right? But as you go on further, you start getting what look like tardigrades to attack your drill. If you do not have any proper defenses, you fail it, and then you have to kind of rebuild using resources. So like I've got to put a floor down, I got to put the drill down, and then like they give you guns and stuff to kind of defend. They said they are permitted to go back. They initially were going to ride it out. I said no. Good on you, sir. So yeah. So let's see where I currently am. This is my current save, and granted, this does not have Steam Cloud saves. So like I actually have like 3 different things going. I have got one on my MacBook. Also, this is available on Mac. I believe it is available. I believe it can work on Steam. It says, it is Steam Deck playable according to Steam. So I imagine this does work on Linux. I think it's like playable because it does not have controller support. So it's like you'd have to tap at your screen to get it to work, and that's probably a nightmare. But keyboard and mouse, you're good to go. That shit was a Cat 4.5 at the time, and they like, we good, we got hurricanes all the time. Yeah, I heard that one was the worst one on record. Let's not play with that. So let's go to what is actually my recent. I call it recent. That is not that's what I call when I'm making multiple saves on things. When I call a save recent, that is the last one I'm going to go back to. Like that's the one I am currently working on. I have a similar save workflow as my on Civ 5. So this is what mine actually looks like right now. As you can see, my HQ is teeny tiny compared to the HQs you were seeing before, because I have zoomed out to fit all of this. Like if the HQ was about as big as it was before, yeah, like you would not be able to see most of anything. But yeah, so I'm gonna zoom out here so we can see everything. Oh. Moving these blocks does not change how they work. It's just how you have them organized. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of parcels according to the save data. There are 40 parcels here. A lot of research is going into it, where by default, when transferring like these, shit, I forgot what they're called. I want to say they're cables. I don't remember. Well, I'll call them cables for now. Like these cables they transfer like 8 units per second. They can now, I think some of them can go up to like 100 and something units per second. Right now I'm pulling iron out about as fast as I can at 53.12 units per second. Copper is coming out at 57.6 units per second. I think these are hitting up, they should have hit about 60. I don't know. Yeah, copper ore is being mined as quickly as it is being sent. And they're being split out. So of course, as you can see, some of them are called nodes and some of them actually have names. I've named some of the nodes. So like this is a red science node. This is an iron ore node, but I didn't name it. This is a stone node, and this is a copper ore node, which I didn't name. I tend to name most of these if I can. These are my power plants. So now I have 4 of them. I am generating 1.5, or I am capable of generating 1.5 thousand units of energy. Right now, generating around 500, just a little over 500 of it. The only reason I'm able to generate that much is because I had 2. I had just went over 2. And I copied it. So what I'm going to do here is if you want to select multiple units, you hold down shift and you drag, and like I said, I can move them, but here I am going to remove, I'm going to remove these 2. So now they're gone. And I guess I still have enough power plant to generate more energy. So that, I guess that kind of saves on my coal. But I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one too. So it will actually complain. So as you can see here, I am generating more energy than I can produce. It's having an issue. And like, if you would notice, some of these numbers, it went down. So I'm not able to, I'm not able to mine as much as I was before because energy went down. But what I could do is do a shift, highlight, and even just using copy commands like Control C, Control V. I've copied a parcel. As you can see here, oh, I am covering it. Over here in the bottom right, what they call drone tasks, it allows me to put things kind of like on a wait list. So it's like as soon as resources become available, it'll just go ahead and make it as soon as those resources are available. Kind of puts it in a queue. And now that the queue is done, as you can see, it says Cola Ash 1. I like to change that. Call it Power Plant 2. That way I know what it is, even though given its proximity, I will always know what that was. And of course, like I have warehouses. These warehouses can hold up to 30,000 units of product, up from it's like 7,500. Also, when you create a warehouse, it'll have like, so I think with this one, like it's like 1/4 of it. Yeah, map checks out, right? So this storage unit will usually hold 7,500 units, but because I have 4 warehouses, it is capable, like my warehouses are able to hold 30,000 units, and I can plug them in. I can plug these cables in any warehouse and it contributes to that overall total. So let's see here. Also, and like it'll tell you your HQ and warehouse storage over here. So while it says 30,000 in here, your HQ also holds, again, 2,500. So that's why, like with my stone, I have 32.5 max in storage because there's 30,000 in my warehouses and then there's 2,500 in the HQ. So let's see, let's go to excavation. And as you can see, my excavator, my drill thing here is surrounded. Not only does it has a floor, but I was able to build a wall around it. And I have 4 turret guns that will shoot at those enemies. Now, as I am not going to save, I'm gonna show a dig. As you see, like, not only are there tardigrades that are coming into it, but it looks like snails. But yeah, I've got turrets, I got the walls that are going to shoot. And while you've tuned in the status where I'm playing game, also there seems like these little eyeballs that are shooting little orbs. And then there's this big old monster. It's like Doom looking monster that's coming to try to swipe my wall away. At first there was 1, now there appears to be 2. Yeah, so it's like not long to take. And like, even though the drilling itself is done, I still have to take out the enemies, which they've now breached the wall. They're coming to the drill. But that's okay. Like the drill can take damage. It will just reset the damage after the fact. I am still responsible. Oh, it looks like it was a new enemy type, but I have succeeded in drilling. Now all I have to do is just build the wall back. So, yep, my wall is built back. I build back better. Using two different presidential slogans there. Of course, like, yeah, that's where I will go to build the excavator. Not sure. Okay, I think that's just for that menu. This is where I will remove things. This is, yeah, again, for the wall. And I have 3 different turrets to choose from. This one will, I guess, hill the excavator. And this one is an AoE turret. Let's say I have some more research. So let's go take a look here. So, turret attack damage. So I'm going to research that. And as you can see, it takes, as I go on, it's going to take more different color research. So like right now I'm focusing on, the red, the green, and the blue. Eventually there's going to be, it looks like a magenta or purple, I guess. I can find out in a second. But you see now my turrets are a little bit stronger. Coming to HQ and I can see, okay, it's purple, and then there is yellow. And here are some other things that I can make or excavate or extract, excuse me. I can make chips, the quartz that makes the chips, which hey, if you were paying attention to things that were discussed during Hurricane Helene damage, you know that there's a quartz mine in North Carolina that is used to make chips. Did not know that before I started playing that game. I was like, why quartz used to make chips? Oh, okay. You make some silicon, make some plastics. That's right. You can do oil well, oil refinery, which is going to give me oil and then petroleum. Oxidation for silicon dioxide, a bioreactor so I can make some oxygen, Gen 2 chips, a drone 2 port, drone factory, sulfur. Not sure what takes the sulfur yet. I don't think I have anything that's taking sulfur right now, but I can make sulfur, and I'm pretty sure like once I make something with sulfur, there's here's the thing you can do with that. But yeah, so okay. So as you can see too, because I use the bricks, we now have like there's more active use of these brick pipelines that are sending bricks to the warehouse. Like I'm pretty like nothing happened with the stone, but I'm pretty sure like there was enough stone in these brick parcels where it's like, oh, we'll just go ahead and make the brick, and it's making the brick. Also, it's probably mining. It is definitely mining stone. So let's see. I'm actually gonna turn it off, and I'm gonna see what happens. So you see, I turned off the stone so that we can just use just the extractors, and that lit up. I'm gonna pop in here, and I'm gonna turn off the stone miner in here. And see, it's only like because of the fact that they all just generate so much, like as much as I only need 22 units per second. Is like, oh, this one stone extractor can generate all you need. We don't need to pump any from any of these. So it's almost like if I want to get rid of connections, if I want to get rid of parcels, I could totally do that, given the fact that, hey, this can extract way more than I possibly need to do the thing. Or I could make more brick parcels to take advantage of that too. Whereas like if I just want so much bricks, I could do that. Which, let's see. If I turn the kiln all the way up. So yeah, so that spiked the usage of that. And I'm going to turn that kiln all the way up. So there, it is now using so much stone that it actually had to turn on the stone miner here. But even then, that's like 2 out of the 4 that I have available. but I do have somewhat of a, well, not anymore. Okay, I don't have that much of a problem because it's doing it slowly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on utilization bar because I love that. I'm going to turn on the amount of kilns and increase my stone miners. That way I can increase the production a bit. You can see my coal is coming up. I'm going to do the same here. Oh, and now let's see. Stone usage is finished. Doesn't look like I am producing any more bricks here. And that's because bricks are being made here at HQ. Now what I could do, so I'm gonna take that stone output. I'm gonna put it in here in HQ. Turn my stone masons down. And let's see, because I'm not generating any gears, I'm gonna turn my gear press down. I'll turn my kilns up. Okay, so that was a little too much. I am not able to provide as much stone as I would like to present to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pipe that up to, said more stone. That should be able to increase some, but not a lot. Okay, so the stone number is going up. What I want to do, I'm going to take one kiln down, bring one coal up, and I'm going to do that for until coal production. All right, so that's got all the bricks. Don't need any more bricks. It looks like everything is about filled up. The only thing that's not filled up right now is the silicon, which is at 3070. I think that's probably what I just broke. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn all this off. I'm going to turn on the Gen 1 plant. So I need some copper cables. Copper plate. It's going to need some coal. Copper ore. Some more copper cable, copper plate. Copper ore. It's going to need some silicon. Now, I feel like there is something missing. Because like there is nothing being generated. So now I need to figure out what's going on. Why are we not generating any chips? Yeah, see, iron and copper are doing something. Like it's producing steel. Oh, I know what's happening. As soon as the Gen 1 chips are being created, it's being used to make um blue science. Or at least that's what I thought. Because yeah, still well, yeah, because still nothing's being made here. Yes, I'm not entirely sure why that's not moving like it should. Yeah, okay, yeah, like something is using the Gen 1 chips, but don't know what. Okay, so something in here is using the Gen 1 chips. Oh, it's making the blue science steel. So I'm gonna turn the blue science off for now. I still do not know where those chips went. Am I sitting in the right chips? Oh, I know what's happening. They need to go up here. Well, that is a bummer. Actually, no, it's not. Hmm. It's still not. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. I thought I had something, but apparently I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Like this, it sounds like this too, where like I do get stuck, and I'm like, just like I'm 1,000 short, and I can't figure out why I'm 1,000 short. Like, why is this not generating? Let's see, why isn't silicon generating? Oh, boo! Do not. Yeah, I figured it out though. I wasn't generating quartz. Now, what I can do here, actually, oh yeah, I can totally do it. Let's get rid of one of these cables. And because I am a complete and utter sicko, I'm gonna create an extraction up here. It's gonna be extraction of quartz. I'm gonna, that's the wrong button. Take as many as I can. And I am going to run it through this node. I'm gonna use this. Oh no. Oh, shit, yeah, I gotta get out of here now. All right, so now quartz should be flowing in. Still not at a decently high rate. Let's see, let's copy that. Let's get the drone task up. And I'm going to take that, pipe that in there. So cut you out. Oh, I didn't need a second cable for that. That's okay. So I can only go as fast as this is letting me pull out or push out. Oh, wait. Yeah. 1600. I don't know why it's not being able to push. Oh, because this only goes as fast as 24. Let's do this then. Cut you off. Bring you here. Oh, so it's only going as fast as this. Yeah, that didn't even fucking matter. So yeah, this game here, like honestly, like getting into it, like from the beginning, it is very, very slow. Um, but once you kind of get the handle of it, and I still feel like there is a lot more that can be done in this game. I mean, because like there's still a shit ton more research, but not that much more. It seems like I've gone through a good chunk of it. Oh, like complete the game for now. But yeah, like you can sit there and get this, or like I would like to see more organized stuff, because I know that I have like there are things where I put myself in a way where it's like, all right, this was organized until I thought up of another plan, and now I'm doing things in another way, and it's like, this just seems like a mess, and I don't feel like cleaning it up. But I mean, it's still like I could take the time to make sure like things are more cleaned up, things are a little bit more legible as to where things are going. What they would like to see with this is I wish it would let me know, like, okay, if the Gen 1 chips aren't running, and sometimes it's good for this, sometimes it's not, like letting you know, like, cool, you're going to need this thing, like when it pops up here, like the things you need, and it's like, say, hey, at a rate, it's not doing something at a rate, like pop up the thing and say, hey, it's not moving at a rate if it's at 0. That way, oh, I'm missing a thing. I would rather it tell me I'm missing something instead of me like wondering why shit isn't working, and I gotta go through like every little step to figure it out, especially when I'm so far removed from doing, like if I've set it up properly one time before, but now I got to go back and generate more. Like after doing like a quarter of this, let me know what bits are missing so I can go back and fix it. I think that would benefit greatly. I'm trying to set this up. But yeah, this is Incremental Factory. Again, I thoroughly enjoyed this, and like I said, like I know, like when I mentioned earlier, it was like, oh, this is Cookie Clicker and Satisfactory in like mixed into one. It somewhat it somewhat undersells it, because like sure, that's what this looks like, that's what this kind of started out as, but then like you kind of see where it goes from there, like especially when you're looking at the map view. It's something that like it scratches that Cookie Clicker itch for me, where it's like I want to see numbers go up, and it also kind of scratches that Satisfactory itch that again, because I haven't played Factorio, but it scratches that Satisfactory itch for me, where it's like, cool, if I have this thing and this thing, I could put it together and it makes another thing, and then I can feed that into the other thing and do that thing. Oh my God. Again, I saw this on Keymailer. I was like, you know what? I think I'd enjoy the fuck out of that, right? All right. One thing I'm gonna see if I can get things to kind of go up. I'm gonna add another factory. Now look at that. Things are picking up because they're rushing to put like the fill spaces in the warehouse. And as you can see, my power consumption has gone up. So I am going to copy and paste this bit. And let's see. Power plant 3. Seems like that wasn't enough. So I'm going, let me see, Control V. Create another one. Yeah, so things are losing its shit. And that may have been why I created 4 of those power plants before, because I had added a warehouse and then things kind of lit up. And see, even if I add a warehouse, I don't have to plug anything into it for the additional storage to be added. And it looks like I can even create another one. So you know what? Let's do it. And see, this is where, and like, once I created the warehouse, that's where the capitalism switch clicked for me. And I was like, oh, because now I'm making so much surplus product that I really don't need right now. And that's the problem. That's the problem with this whole thing. Like, it was one thing when at the beginning I was creating enough to just make the thing I need. Yeah, major fast fashion. Like, it was one thing when I was creating enough to make the thing I needed to make. But now it's like, well, I don't want to have to worry about the things I don't like. I don't want to have to worry about the things that I'm going to need later on down the road. Let me create a surplus so that way I will just have it, and then when I need it, I can spend it. And then on top of that, after I spend it, it just automatically gets regenerated. The only part, like I said again, it's like I can see where the mechanisms of capitalism are happening, but also I can see the argument where it's like, if a capitalist were to look at this, like, well, what do you do with the profits? It's like you're making things, but you're making things and putting it right back into the system. You're absolutely correct, because it's not like nothing is being sold here. I am using the materials that I make, but also at the same time, I am making a lot more materials than I actually need. So then they will just lay to waste. This is a lot of energy being expelled that doesn't need to be expelled. And it's like, again, what am I going to do with 47,500 units of stone? Like, ultimately, yes, I could use it to build more of this system, to build more of the machines, the nodes, the parcels, what have you. But It's like you could see where that next step would come. Let's say, all right, well, I have 47,500 units of stone. I am currently not using it. And as soon as one pops off, another one will be just there to replace it. A miner will just mine another one. Couldn't I just sell the stone? Have the miners continue to work to keep mining stone for me? I mean, the one thing I do like about this aspect is the fact that when the stone does not need to be mined anymore, the miners don't work. But did the miners go somewhere else? Did that energy get diverted somewhere else? Or is it just that these miners are out of work? Again, it's the financial incentive for this system to exist that's outside of it that kind of like has the game toe the line on whether or not this is a capitalist system. I would still argue that it is. It's just that, yeah, like it does not have the money because, again, there are so many systems that I am exploiting. I'm not doing any of this work, yet my warehouses are full. Like honestly, it would be at a point where it's like, I don't know. I would just, and actually that's something I would be keen to look at. Like if I were to, okay, my turrets are that much stronger. I will look at this where it's like, what if I just fill my warehouses? Like every time I can, I just build up my warehouses. I will have all the things that I need to continue to build up my warehouses until I can't build up anymore. Which ultimately I can. Like at a certain point, I will not have the cost to be able to continue to build. Like I think that the stone is what's going to stop me at this point. And actually, I think the stone is what stopped me last time. See, now I need 56,000 stone. Yeah, so at this point in time, I cannot build any more warehouses. Because like now I'll have 52,500 in the warehouse and still 2,500 in HQ, which will be less than the 56,000 that I need to build another warehouse. But that's the thing. Like I can continue to just build these systems up, store as much as I want, have these systems be exploited to do that. And then like I use the research. But again, I think the argument still is, because I'm using the research to go back into the factory, am I actually reinvesting in the factory and in the machinery? Well, no, because that still would be a capitalist system, because the fact that I am reinvesting in the machinery to do the work more efficiently without really changing how the workers are able to do the work. And that's still assuming if the workers, if there are actual human workers here. Could we, in theory, say that, hey, machinery has gotten so good that if I wanted to do something like this, like I'm just buying and investing in upgrades to just machines, and the workers that would normally be working these jobs be doing other jobs? I mean, and it's an interesting thing to think about with a game like this. While I do like it, it scratches a bunch of itches. It's that similar question. I think I feel like a lot of ecological protesters or ecological activists would think when playing like a racing game. Like there could be an ecological activist who loves Forza Horizon. Now I'm not saying I'm not saying that I'm that type of activist or organizer, but I do on occasion think about the the wanton destruction of both the area that I happen to be in, the cars that I'm driving, the amount of fuel it'll take to sit there and have a Horizon Festival, or just the amount of resources being used to have a Horizon Festival wherever they're at. Like, what does that do for the environment? Like it's for me, like sometimes it is hard to kind of remove the politics, a lot of the real world implications to the virtual things you're doing. And it's a thing of like, man, that's why I'm glad this is a video game and not something that is the real world, because this would suck if this was really happening. As much as I would love to go to an Horizon Festival, it's just that I would feel terrible while I was there, because like, man, they are just putting like high octane premium gas in their cars every day, because they're driving like these high performance cars, which probably has like 2 miles to the gallon. And it's like, oh my God, like just, this is the worst. But yeah, taking all of that dread out of it though, this is a really good game. I really do enjoy it. Again, this is Incremental Factory, made by Significant Stake. It is in early access. Right now available for $6.74 in Steam right now, until October 14th. Then it goes up to $6.99. So definitely, like I said, and it's lightweight. It's a lightweight game. Again, this is like a window. Like it's a window. And that's why when you scroll it up and up, like it gives you like the little symbol, like lets you know what's mainly being, like what's one of the things that is being exported from these things. So yeah. But yeah, it's a lightweight game, super lightweight game. It does have a full screen mode. But yeah, like when I was playing this on Windows, I didn't know about the full screen. So I just like double tapped, because it opened like this. I just double tapped that and it went big. I was like, okay, cool. I'll take that. But on my Mac, I do have it on full screen. But yeah, like this game does work on, oh, I disconnected that from something. I don't know what it was Stone. It's fine. But yeah, it runs on PC, runs on Mac, and according to the store page, it is Steam Deck playable, which I imagine is like, there's no controller support for this game. So it's like you're tapping on the screen and trying to do this shit, or using the mouse thing, the little mouse nubbin. But if it's playable on Steam Deck, that means it is available on Linux. Again, so yeah, I'd say check this out once you get the ability to. And again, yeah, thank you to Keymailer for that key. And if you would like to check it out, because I don't think the bot actually showed the message. Trying to find that Firefox page, or the Firefox window I have that open that shows it. Oh yeah, let me make sure I put that disclosure. Yeah, so yeah, definitely pick it up from that link. Please pick it up from that link. That way because yes, they want to track the sales, and I'm pretty sure it helps me out too. You know me, I don't like when things have to be tracked, but you know. And also just a disclosure too, that I did receive a review copy of the game from Keymailer.co. And like I look, if you were here at the beginning, I was like, yo, I don't know if I can cover this because, man, it's like when I showed you the beginning of this game, it was like, I don't know, dog. I only choose games that I think I'm going to like, and I really thought I made a mistake with this one. I just don't know. I want to say I think this is it. I think that's it. That's all I got. This man is playing a spreadsheet. I mean, like honestly, yeah. When you break it down, it's like this looks like something I made in Microsoft Visio, bro. But you could like look, Merge. I don't know. I will defer to you on this. But this has to be some developers like roadmap, right? Like in some dev shop, somebody's roadmap looks like this. There is some visualization of an epic somewhere that looks like this. Also, okay, hold on. There is an earlier video here that's playing on Steam. I'm going to see if I can. Damn it, it went away. My Steam window went away. Okay. It did something. I'm going to see if I can bring it over. Because I want y'all to see what the game actually used to look like, right? So it was actually called Factory Idle at one point. So it's like, yeah, like this game was very, like, it's come away. It's come a long way from where it is. And then like, okay, so I haven't even scratched the fucking surface. I haven't even scratched the fucking surface with this damn game. Bro, do you saw how big that shit went? I haven't even come close. Look at this. Look at this. This is nothing is getting done. This project has been stalled by 2 years. What's going on here? Death. Look at this. I haven't even scratched the surface, and I'm sitting there trying to be clean with mine. Like, look at this. And like there's some things that aren't even plugged in up here. Like, or is that a warehouse? Like, there are questions that have not been answered in this screen. It's like, bro, like, what is happening? Yeah, so this is now that it's been upgraded. I'm gonna see how wild this goes. What is happening? Just say it. Just fucking say it. This game can get fucking nuts, bro. And look, that just makes me so fucking excited about this game. Like, that's what makes me so excited, because it's like, even the devs are like, you can lose your shit on this if you want. Like, and the thing is, like, it's your factory. Like, I'm showing it all for on stream, and like, actually, I'm really tempted to, now that I have shown it off for content, hashtag content, to go back and just make what I want now, knowing that I don't have to show it to anybody. And like, I don't know, maybe every so often I will like show a screenshot of where my factory is. Just to be like, yo, this is where we are. This is it. So yeah, I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Look, so updates on some shit, mainly because, well, I've been streaming for not really 2 hours, but close enough. I do want to try to get something to eat. I don't know what's here. I ate the last of, the deli meat. So yeah, it's where I am now. Maybe I'll call mom and say, hey, mom, you got money for gas? Because I am driving her truck, and oh my God. Yeah. To watch that thing go from like 14 miles of range to 2 in a trip to my son's school, which is like not even 2 miles away. Yeah, it wasn't great. Do not like that damn truck. But yeah, so I might hit her up for gas so I can try to get some food out of it too. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. So yeah, tonight, Tech Talk Thursdays, of course. Not sure if anything is going to be happening tomorrow, because again, I don't have many days left to do this in the middle of the day. Not sure what's happening tomorrow. I think, no, nothing's happening tomorrow because I have to take my car to the shop so we can get that get the estimate done on the damage. And then I've got some canvassing and stuff to do Friday afternoon. Let's see. Saturday is supposed to be doing soccer stuff with Caden. But we still have not heard back from the people who were responsible for that. So I don't know what's happening Saturday. Sunday, I have an appointment and another meeting sometime next week. And I don't know when. Maybe it'll be Friday. I don't know. I'm hoping that one day next week, I'll be able to. Oh, adding dark mode was smart. Yes, it was. I'll be sitting here because I want to do it. Hopefully playing some truck simulator. I want to play some American Truck Simulator with the wheel. I don't know. I might get back around and maybe playing some with the controller too. Just because it's fun, but I do like playing with the steering wheel. It's fun to do it that way. Or at least like to do some of that before I go back into the office, or before I go back to work, period. But yeah, it's the last week, man. finally gone through it. Things are starting to change a lot about around here. Really happy for it. And again, thank you all for support. Oh, by the way, I forgot. We hit the goal for October for coffee or whatever the fuck it's called, for server costs this month. So we're good. We now have runway until November 21st, which still might be an issue. One of the things that I am hoping on, but not entirely sure about yet, is the fact that because I start a week early, there is a possibility I can get paid earlier than I anticipated. I don't know yet. I probably won't know until I start. And by then too, I should have some information on, what we're doing with, Ko-fi. I'll probably still sit it there even after and whatnot, just to say, hey, we can use the help. But yeah, I'm hoping that, as much as I do believe this is a community supported platform. When I say community supported platform, I mean like we are supporting each other, helping each other out in more than just monetary ways. That we are here for each other, just doing some meaningful work. So not necessarily monetarily, but again, if you can help monetarily, that'd be great. But hopefully, again, as all this is coming to a close, this won't happen again. Again, you never know what the job market will look like, how long I'll be at a job. I hope that this will be it. Like, this will be the last time I have to do shit like this. And I do appreciate everybody's support. Going through this sad, bad, no good, very evil time, I guess. But look, like I said, we made it to the end. It's finally good to kind of be back. And yeah, hopefully we can get back to building some great shit. I've got some plans. Merge. Again, you were doing wonderful, amazing things at the beginning, and I do appreciate that. Look, man, like just you being around, offering knowledge, expertise has been amazing. And like, again, at the beginning, you kept shit going, and that helped, that kept things positive at the onset of a lot of this. So, I mean, I still don't know what to say, how to thank you for even that support, let alone still being here. Like just even keeping like that thought that like, hey, people do help when there are people out there, that do help. And like, again, I understand. I was the same way. So yeah, I definitely appreciate it and thank every single person out there that's helped out. Whether they're here in chat, whether they watch any of the content, whether they engage in any of the content. Obviously some people do, they pull up and they see links when they show up and they help out. Even when I'm on Mastodon, which is wild, like complaining that I can't download an app because I need I need up-to-date credit card information in the app store to download a free app, and then help arrives. And I mean, a lot of it, like at that point, it's like, you didn't, like, people don't have to do it. They didn't have to do it, but they did. And I am forever grateful for the, help and support that they've provided over these past, couple of years. And if I can pay it back, I'll pay it back but I will definitely be paying it forward. Getting back to what I was doing. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning into another episode of the MajorLinux Show. Again, I want to thank Keymailer for providing me the code to Infinite Factory, made by Significant Steak. I would love a Significant Steak. Definitely check it out right now. $6.99 MSRP, but it is 25% off, $6.74. It's also a garden industry bundle on Steam too. But yeah, again, I guess I'll just post this disclosure and where you can go find the game. And of course, that will be included in the description of the YouTube video when I finally post this to YouTube. But yeah, until then, thank you so much. I will see you all this evening for Tech Talk Thursdays. Might be a smidge late because I got a meeting before. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Of course, you all could have been anywhere watching any stream, or you could have been playing the game yourself, but you said no. We want to see baby capitalism. And for that, I'm ashamed. But I appreciate you all coming through. Did you know that there is a Capitalism for Kids book? It was at a thrift store. Somebody showed me a picture of it. Why? But until then, until this evening, all I've got left to say to you and wonderful people is I love you. Nobody's going to save us but ourselves. We just wanted to see Major fall to the capitalist side, and it will never, ever, ever happen. Even though, and this is true, it's a real fucking fear now. Now that I am looking down the barrel of a job, I am afraid. Now that there's a threat of a paycheck, I am fucking afraid. I have to keep the discipline. I have to be disciplined. In peace.
Y'all still here? Anywho, thank you so much for tuning in to another video. Really do appreciate it. Of course, if you like the content that you just saw, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things that the YouTubers ask you to do. I guess that includes me now. Anywho, yes, like, comment, subscribe. Really do appreciate it. Support the channel over Patreon, PayPal, whatever. Check out the links in the video. To anything else I might be pushing, hawking, I don't know. Did I sell out by now? I recorded this ages ago. Have I sold out? Let me know. But until then, I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.